Ben Affleck's ancestors owned slaves. Dang, Ben, don't you hate it when all that so-called forward-leaning progressivism stays in the past? Especially when your progressive comrades discover and invade your bat cave?
I think what's happening. Propaganda.
We have a coward playing Batman. Ben Affleck wants his family history scrubbed if it points to them owning slaves. He wouldn't want to sound like us conservatives who say, why are you judging me for something I didn't do that happened more than 100 years before me? Now, in Ben's defense, I don't give a glob of guano that Ben's ancestors owned slaves. They suck for doing that, but I can't blame him for that. But Ben Affleck is guilty of voting for the party that fought to keep the slave market going. Ben Affleck is also a Muslim sympathizer, and Muslims are still slave trading in Africa. You can try to lay that crap on Christians all you want. Muslims hold the crown on slavery. I mean, seriously, Ben, if you think slavery is bad, you should be going all batty brains about Muslims. Anyway, how funny that the show, Finding Your Roots, is hosted by race-sensitive liberal comrade Henry Gates on the PBS channel. Remember that dude? You know, Beergate? I guess now we're gonna have Batgate. Or is it gonna be Henry Gate? Whatever. Henry Gates is pushing buttons in your bat cave, exposing your secrets, Ben. Oh no, so Ben, being the egotistical elitist that he is, wants these facts deleted, if you will. Looks like Hillary Clinton is an ideal representative for Ben. Bill Clinton, on the other hand, would have been like, well, it depends on what your definition of slavery is. This is how deeply shallow Ben Affleck is. And yes, with liberals, you can apply the oxymoron of deeply shallow. Ben doesn't want to be seen as a bad person for what his ancestors did because their actions shouldn't reflect on him. They did it, not him. But it's okay to show his other ancestors so their noble actions can reflect on him, even though they did it, not him. Now, why did Ben Affleck freak out over this? Because he knows that despite how much liberals talk about tolerance and acceptance and not being judgmental, liberals are the most judgmental people among us, and he knows it. That's why this scares the crap out of him, because liberals are totally judgmental. Ben Affleck just saw the death of his career flash before his eyes in the hands of his liberal executioners. But fortunately for you, Ben, people love to be entertained, and they want to see the new Batman movie. I personally don't need to look at your ancestors to see your own guilt as an agent of oppression who supports representatives and policies that infringe on people's God-given rights. But I know, it makes you feel like a superhero to support the state forcing fairness by being unfair. I'm Alfonso Rachel with ZoNation, and maybe the next Batman movie will be where Ben Affleck gets Superman to fly around the world backwards to the time of Ben's slave-holding ancestors so he can kill him, so he can feel awesome about people thinking he's really that awesome in real life. And yes, with liberals, you can apply the oxymoron of deeply shallow.